game, but he's going to have to go into the jungle. And we'll just have to wait and see exactly how long Emo can stick around here before he has to head out.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a good look already. He's missed out that entire first wave. Chuan's got level 2, poison attack is stacking up, and yeah.
Emo's quite literally just dead. See you later. That'll be the first blood for Chuan, and
we hope for, as Ollie's just going to be maybe trading some hits with a Shadow Poison. They've got set up with Disruption, but as long as SCCC plays around the timing of his time off, he's farming solidly.
Fly going down to XXS, and now Kaka, he's trying to chase down this Earthshaker, but he will not die. And Fade will just keep him safe, zoning out the Mirana. That is your Wraith King also dying, and it's not a lane you want your Wraith King dying to, John. It's Zeus Earthshaker. No. And now Kaka. Fade doing a decent job of it. Things are only going to get worse as top lane. JT gets a Doom off on Chuan, but he's in massive trouble. The Viper Strike hit, but he will walk away as Kaka does come in with an arrow, but Boka, he'll be the one to die first. Now JT going back in. They're having a look for that Viper.
It's a bit scary now, though, as SCCC does hit the level 6 mark himself, so he's got Chrono. If you overextend and group up, that's going to be easy to punish.
Oh, Kaka can't leap out of that kinetic field, though. Disruption, great from Ollie, but it's probably not going to be enough, and now SCCC will jump in. They've got one, and they'll get a second.
Builds well. They wanted to make a mid-rotation, it's going to be spotted out, and Fade just spots that ward. He is trapped, though.
He is. Disruption with the arrow going to be there. And that'll be a nice kill coming out now for IG. But you're going to need that arrow to connect if this Viper's going to die, so Ollie will be there, and here comes Fly joining his team again, but here come the TP rotations. Chuan trying to man fight up against Emo, but he goes down, and now the Chrono catching out 3 from SCCC. He will just take the TA kill and try to back off his XXS. A 3-man Fisher out, but he doesn't have that blink yet.
Be the aggressors, and they are going to shove in that top tier 1.
Bot lane, oh, arrow doesn't connect. Echo being committed, XXS trying to get out of there. In fact, he's trying to fight back. Fisher is there as well, and now the Thunder God's Wrath. They take out 1, they'll get 2 in XXS.
Aster still got a lot of tools on hand to get the damage out. It's going to even out some control hill, though.
They've got the Doom off onto Fade, and that should be a guaranteed kill on this Zeus, and it will be JT.
Finding more openings for themselves with that blink and shaker. IG got to be a bit disciplined in the split up.
Fisher, XXS will jump in. He doesn't have the Echo, but it's going to be a nice, easy kill with the kinetic field static storm. And well, there it is again. JT giving it back to them as now buyback comes out. They're jumping in with the trap slow from Emo. Everyone's been slowed up. And now they're going to go after the Viper. Chuan, he's in trouble, but no. They also want XXS on that Shaker, and he is going to die as well as Chuan.
Right, the rework to Vampiric to actually help your ranged allies at half.
Coming.
Does mean Emo gets more.
XXS Echo does get in there with Fly going down. Now JT is very, very low. Emo also low. He's in big trouble, and it looks like he is going to die to Chuan as JT now caught in the Chrono going down, and now the Roshan. Oh, it's so low, and Aster will say thank you very much. Where IG are. They still want to fight, but Boka, he's looking for a glimpse, and he does get one. It's only going to be Ollie, but they'll take what they can get. And they...
Yeah.
Glimpse. Disruption going to save Boka a bit early with the Static Storm, but they have the Fisher follow-up onto the Shadow Demon.
Got to be careful with that split up as Aster, XXS.
Fisher going to be out, and JT, he doesn't have any help around. He'll go for the Doom attempt on this ES, but that's going to do nothing. They still want to chase. They're still looking for this TA pickup. Emo on that Moonlight Shadow might go for Baboka. Fisher will not connect, but the Static Storm is dropped from Baboka before he does go down, and that is not worthwhile for Emo.
Pickup for Aster, and they only had to sacrifice their support, who still got their spell off, and
SCCC
chasing down Ollie.
Just commits the BKB Chrono. He's had it off cooldown for such a long time now. Yet he does have the Aegis. Now the BKB, there couldn't be a better time for IG to take this fight. Fly, he is running in with the Silver Edge now. There's the Doom coming out on the Void with the Static Storm already being dropped. But JT popped his BKB, going back onto SCCC. He's falling very, very low, trying to man fight, but Emo will jump in, and now Chuan, but the Echo out from XXS, trying to fight back, but it is no good. IG, they are too strong right now, and they are just fighting back and taking out the whole side of Aster, as even Baboka trying to TP out of there, but IG, here, Emo, running right past Chuan, will run towards him. Very careful not to break that smoke too early on. The rest of his team right behind, and XXS might be the target, but a great Fisher out, and now the Echo right into two of them with the Nether Toxin and the Kinetic Field, but the Chrono is out from Aster. They do try to go onto Emo. There's the Aegis gone. Back onto Fly, but he's running out of there. JT, meanwhile, going onto XXS. They are going to kill off the Earthshaker, and the rest of Aster just trying to TP out in the tree line, and they will basically all do so apart from SCCC, who got left behind. He's still trying to time walk out of there, but the arrow not gonna land. Now the drums are popped with the Scorched Earth, but Chuan will force stuff, but no, the Shadow Poison gonna spot him out, and Chuan, well, this is that point where the Viper's just nowhere near as strong as it used to be. And it's not like the progression of the Viper has been great, and even bot lane, SCCC does go down, and now Fade.
To find the opening, but this Ags from XXS might help them.
They're going to try and get Fly's first life, but Fisher doesn't connect, still Thunderstrike will do it. But they got the arrow off on Baboka and Emo. Just Success, going to have his smoke broken by Fly. Realizes exactly where they are, and there's the Thunder God's Wrath. SCCC doesn't want to commit Chrono on the Wraith King, but they'll glimpse him back, try to get through the first life first. Fly eats the cheese, will survive. Now JT jumping in, he got the Void with the Doom. And well, that means no Chrono is going to be available. Now a two-man stun out from JT. Fade is in massive trouble. He's trying to make a run for it, but JT will chase him down. There goes Chuan on the Viper. Still no buybacks on Baboka. He might not be able to live either. He's trying to run. Echo is going to be committed by XXS, but it only gets one reincarnation life. And now SCCC does get the Chrono, but it's not going to be enough. He has no damage. He needs to get out of there, and the GG has been called. They can't defend an IG after a terrible start to this game number 1.
Hard enough. Emo had so much space in the jungle, Fly that they need to hit, and Aster.
And well, Aster, they're making it work for now. Still top lane, trying to go into Fly, but SCCC does get stunned up, trying to TP out of there, and will go down. That'll be the first blood. The Icarus dive, you should be just fine to get out of there. Mid lane, Emo. Well, Kaka does TP in, trying to help him out up against Chuan. And Chuan now going to be on the run as Emo going in onto this Kunkka. He's tanking with that boat run, but not tanky enough perhaps. He does go down, but now Baboka rotating in. But all they do is catch out that ES. With the tree into Nidalons. Perhaps even set up for a kill onto Ollie on that Ogre. He will try and fight back with the Fire Blast, but there is going to be the spear out on XXS. Be a nice kill if IG get it. SCCC backing off at the right time, but they scouted out his trees and they know where he is, so they jump in. Fly. Will cancel off the initial TP, and now Emo gonna zip in from a mile away. They do get the kill, but the TPs, they are coming in. Baboka, there with Chuan and XXS. They'll go straight onto Fly, who is very low on mana at the moment and can't waveform out of there. He'll keep strength morphing, but he needs some help. Nobody's coming in to help, however. He'll just have to run. Ollie, well, he tried, but now he's probably gonna die along with his position 1.
Right, Spellstone, they've got the Supernova up and running, they've got the Black Hole ready, they've got the boat up as well, so they can make moves.
Chuan, mid lane, gonna get X back into the boat, but he is pretty tanky still. They actually force him out of there with the spear, and now the Black Hole has to be committed to try and get this kill, but here comes Emo zipping in. He only wanted to cancel that Black Hole. He won't get away with it. Just based off their draft, as long as the cooldowns are there for Aster, and they are. There's no ultis left at the moment, so Chuan, just a very easy kill to take. As he can't even throw the boat out for the rum. And Emo gonna take the kill and now get a double damage rune, so they're back into that mid-tier 1 tower. JT gonna focus it down, but the rest are showing themselves. Arena gonna be out from Baboka onto Fly. Zip in onto SCCC from Emo with the Vortex, and SCCC, he has no defense.
That's something Fly has to be worried about, but they're not too dissuaded as long as you can control the Phoenix up.
Boca, nice arena into a great spear out, and with the boat flying in, Emo has no way out of this. Storm Spirit up, they cannot take a fight. And Fly, he kind of stuck around in that triangle. They actually are going to go for the fight. Onto XXS, but he does get the egg off in time. Can they take it out? They can, and now the Echo. Out from Kaka. Onto Chuan. Chuan trying to run, but the boat run, or rather, he doesn't even have it anymore. It does wear off. So he's not really going to be as tanky, and he does just die.
All part of their force. Like, without the rest, they don't have the numbers to overwhelm, and they didn't even manage to really throw out the... Ooh.
As Triple C, he's just not safe at the moment. He doesn't have the Orchid up yet, so he can't fight back if Emo zips in. They're going to try and get the Phoenix in there. XXS, they know Emo has no mana left. So he has no way to zip out of this, and he doesn't even have a TP available at the moment. So there's really no saving this guy. With the stuns out, Emo tries, but he will go down, and now Kaka, for trying to help out, will be punished by Aster. It should be the secondary kill here for this Radiant side, as he does place a nice little observer ward, but will go down.
That TP down mid.
Kaka?
They had some space,
And he gets spotted by Chuan. Here comes Fly and Ollie. They will try to go after the ES first, however, with the boat coming in, and they are going to leave him behind.
Emo is going to be very vulnerable to both of those silences, and they just keep going, as we'll see.
Yeah, the silence is out. Fade is going to be there with the follow-up, and he just commits Black Hole. He is not wasting any time.
Got some nice deep wards in that dire side jungle, but IG, they're not letting go. They're chasing Baboka.
They will. Baboka, that is the position 5 Mars, don't forget, so it's not really that valuable. As they are going to just essentially skip out on this smoke. Baboka will buy smokes immediately. Oh, Fade. No, he didn't really get the memo. Just animation cancelling, and now Aster with this smoke. Gonna run into Ollie, unfortunately. They were so close to the storm, but Ollie will break the smoke, and they'll have to settle for the position 5 Ogre.
Does open up the rush for SCCC, so he gets started, but IG.
Oh, they go in. They have caught out Chuan. He just melts. Emo picks up the kill, and now the arena is there with the spear onto that morph, but can he get himself out? Fly. They black hole him up. He is strength morphing the best he can, but it is not going to be enough. There is way too much damage. The safe lane of IG. But IG, they don't seem to be done. Hit of Malice out from JT. Now the Echo. Kaka gets a great Echo Slam out, and that'll be Baboka. And XXS going down.
Almost at the point where the it is going to be more important. Hold on.
Fly. Echo committed. SCCC. Can't even react to get the BKB off in time. Just perma-stunned by the Earthshaker. And now Emo sees an opening. The Orchid will be there on the Storm, but he keeps going. He gets the Yules off. Onto Chuan. Now the X back, but he will just continue. Chuan forced the BKB, but now XXS falling very, very low. Will not die. He'll egg up. Ollie, only one there. He will just try and make a run for it, but he is netted and probably will just die. But no, Pit of Malice out from JT. They might turn here. IG, they do back off, losing their position 5 Ogre, but here comes Kaka, going back in now. Fade, looking for a black hole. He does get 2, but no cancellation with the Fisher. Fly, jumping in. Kaka does go down, but now they'll focus down the Kunkka. Chuan, gonna be in trouble. Baboka's arena, not really doing anything, but locking down Fly, but he is fine. Emo still moving forward, going on XXS. They do use up the Phoenix. He can't dive away. He'll use himself up. The Dark Rift is there. They get out in time. They get the Phoenix kill, and they are out of there.
30 minutes, as you mentioned, it's been a slower time around this objective, but IG is first to pick it up. Now you're going to have to contend with 2 lives on Fly, and Emo is just cleaning up by himself.
Right, just getting taken out by Emo. They'll get the Orchid out. Emo just going to use that off. Another Orchid to come out, but he does get a Shadow Amulet placed on him, and now Fly going to come in and save that Storm, and Emo, he is not done. Back onto Baboka. The position 5 Mars, not going to last.
As, again, they just can't fight outside without the black hole.
Yes, CCC, he is split pushing top lane with the Treants. But JT, of course, just going to Dark Rift himself back. They do X him up, and he'll be back. He tries to Yule through the X, but won't make it. JT, well, that's one way to deal with him, and he is a very sad man at the moment. But he gets his team out of there.
They ping Ollie out, but you really don't want to keep killing an ogre for these smokes.
Now, Ollie's happy to die here every single time. As long as the rest of his team is alive, he is more than happy to tank the gank. Man, it'll be Arcane Regen or Regen Arcane, either way. But they might not wait. They are going in. JT with the Pit of Malice, with the Fire Blast, out onto XXS. Fly jumps in, takes down Fade. So now your Black Hole's gone, but he'll buy it back. Onto SCCC. This Prophet needs help. The Sunray healing him up, but it's not going to be enough. Perhaps the boat, and now the Black Hole. Fade, he's in there. He holds them all in, but do they have the damage? They do for at least JT. The Aegis, but now the Echo Kaka. He cleans them up. SCCC will buy back. He needs to get in there fast, but it's not going to be fast enough. Everyone is dying from the side of Aster, and even XXS mid-air will go down. SCCC only there with Chuan, and they are out of buybacks. He cannot afford to die, but he has no choice. He will go down, and I believe this game is over. But Boca will call GG, and we have our second grand finalist. It is going to be IG all the way through the lower bracket. No, who's going to win this one?
It's going to be a toss-up. IG, they had some amazing plays. They've got their roster sorted up. We've been talking about, certain play styles coming out.